let alone...
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this.
It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the half an amber era ago. The family held an...
Do you think the same thing will happen?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it?
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths. But somehow
I would disagree. Biaris Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost...
No, they don't.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure.
Do you remember the ancient Sworn disaster? Two paths lost their eons in that war.
Shipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni. So you're saying that the two...
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it?
I can't say for sure.
This is getting way too complicated. Yeah. Is this why you want us to leave?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing...
Time. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
Exactly.
Think it over carefully. You can only use...
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are...
Meteors? Or galaxy rangers? Coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven, the shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the long... We've stayed silent for far too long.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony. Interrupting them, it's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. This includes my brother as well.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat...
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them.
So, you're the...
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked... I have faith in you. However, before we depart, there is one more thing I must tell you. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is my duty as Acheron the Watcher. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this...
I don't know. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Before I explain, remember when we end this way, I can, but this is light cones or slices. It can etch your all the world is life. See, memory is a and that memory. Precisely. The reason is simple. Hey, turn around and take a look at you. I'm looking for an how about one
Ahem. Ha! The Express is about to make...
It looks like we're finally about... that's right. Life is akin to a... You'll remember the... In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead, and those fated to die, remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you're feeling very, it's time to tell you a little. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived. But don't panic. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories. There's a major flaw in the story. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to when you arrived at the reverie. luxury hotel. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth, and the 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the 2 victims, you didn't. Meanwhile, Acheron was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst, that strike foiled Acheron's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival, you split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that finally the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. The major flaw, which It is true that Gallagher is a history fictionologist. This is not the fatal Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shapeless never but that's a very astute guess. I'll discard that incorrect answer. Little he's only a segment of memory in a dream. Well, Misha is a rather special memory. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest. The answer is simple. He is the one fatal are still trapped. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free.
The train is about to make the jump. 5,